So how does a coach go 10-6 and lose his job and end up having to go back down to college and then become a perennial defensive coordinator? Ask Lovie Smith and ask the Chicago Bears. What's up, Bears fans? This is Marty McCullough, and I'm back with another Bears report. And the question I'm asking you guys today is the Bears organization cursed since the firing of head coach Lovie Smith. Smith became the first black head coach and the second minority coach behind Tom Flores to lead his team to the Super Bowl, just hours before Indianapolis Colts head coach Tony Dungy, his good friend and mentor, became the second. The friends together became the first two African American head coaches to oppose each other in the Super Bowl. The Bears lost 29-17, but the coach showed much promise. Now, as soon as the guy began to get settled into his job, he had a few issues. One was the contract. He was the lowest paid coach in the NFL. After a stalemate in contract negotiations, the Bears finally gave him a 4-year, $22 million contract. The next issue was the quarterback situation. The Bears could never get this guy a solid quarterback. At first he liked Russ Grossman, then he sucked balls, then we went to Cal Orton. He was content with Cal Orton. Management wanted Grossman. They eventually got Jay Cutler. Jay Cutler ended up having a bad attitude and always injured. So he never had a great quarterback to deal with or build a team around. Another problem was his coaching staff. Lovie Smith had Ron Rivera as a defensive coordinator. The Bears wouldn't renew his contract. As well as the Bears fired offensive coordinator Ron Turner and 3 other offensive coaches. Turner was replaced by Mike Martz, who was given the offensive head coach position and a confusing ass offense for the Bears to learn. The Bears started 2012 season on a promising note with a 7-1 record. The team defense ranked first in takeaways, third in points allowed, and fifth in yards allowed. However, the team lost 5 of their next 8 games. The Bears finished the season with a 10-6 record, but missed the playoffs for the 5th time in 6 years. On December 31st, 2012, Smith was finally fired as head coach of the Chicago Bears. He departed the Bears with 9 years of service, 3 playoff appearances, 1 Coach of the Year award, and 1 Super Bowl appearance. That sent his career on a downward spiral as the guy went to Tampa Bay and sucked it up, was 8-24 in his career, went back to college with the Illinois Fighting Illini and had a horrible record at 8-24. If they would have stayed with Lovie Smith, who knows what the organization would have been. If he could have kept his coordinators, if he could have had the right quarterback around him, no one knows. But what we do know is that it would have been better than this coaching carousel that we got going on right now. Mark Trestman was a nobody and a bum. John Fox had a little bit of experience, but was still a bum. Nagy was a bum. And now we got Matt Eberflus, who's a defensive coach and says the defense is going to teach the offense how to learn the defense, and the defense is going to learn how to teach the offense. The guy has no clue. Get rid of the bum. Take a look at the Bears coaching record since Lovie Smith was fired from the head coaching position. It's 2023 and the Bears suck and are 2-6, a horrible record. Now the truth about the Bears is that they suck. They're the laughingstock of the NFL, and a couple weeks ago they blew a second half 28-7 lead before eventually falling 31-28 to Denver. The Bears were tied with the rebuilding Panthers as winless until we got a win against the Commanders. And Justin Fields looked shaky early on and blamed it on coaching. After the review of film, he is right in some cases, and he's getting more chemistry with DJ Moore. But he can't take a 3-step drop without getting swarmed by the defense, my guy. This causes the turnovers to make the young quarterback look bad and also put him at risk. He got injured, and they put in Tyson Bagent, who they wanted to have in there since the beginning of the season. They finally got their guy. Word is on the street, the Bears still don't want to hire a black coach. They passed up Eric Bieniemy and Jim Caldwell, all for this bum Eberflus. According to Lewis Moore, professor of history at Grand Valley State, Eric Bieniemy had done everything he had supposed to secure a head coaching job. The professor specializes in African American and sports history to Time magazine earlier this year. He says that Eric Bieniemy worked his way up and he's won. And if he was white, he would have had a job. There's no question about that. He finally got his due with the Commanders and is doing pretty well there. They passed on an established black head coach and didn't want to bring in one of the best offensive coordinators in the NFL, who also happens to be black. It means that the white guy you hired better be good. Well, Matt Eberflus sucks, and Eric Bieniemy is still one of the best play callers in the game. And Jim Caldwell is an assistant with the Panthers, all because the Chicago Bears started to go with the white guy who led them to a team record of 14 consecutive losses. So for crying out loud, I'm trying to give Ryan Poles, the new GM, a pass here and give him some time. Also, I'm trying to give the new president, Kevin Warren, some time. These are some black guys, and I think they're going in the right direction with the picks they're making. They just don't have an O-line, and that's what they're going to have to focus on if they want Justin Fields to be successful. So the question remains, are the Chicago Bears cursed since the firing of Lovie Smith? Now, as a true die-hard Bears fans, I would never say that about my team. A real Bears fan would never say that their team's cursed. I would just say to the Bears fans to just sit back and wait. This is another rebuilding year. Give Justin Fields and that offensive line a chance. Give Ryan Poles and Kevin Warren and Virginia McCaskey a chance. Because if not, I'm going postal and I'm going to fuck something up. Just kidding, guys. Don't flag me. Marty's a peaceful guy. And speaking of peace, I'm about to get me a 10-piece of Harold's chicken and a quarter white and a quarter dark and some mild and hot sauce on the side. And I'm about to go and watch the 2007 Super Bowl videotape on YouTube. Bears fans, give me your comments. What do you think about the organization? Please don't tell me that the Bears are cursed since the firing of Lovie Smith. Should the Bears get rid of Matt Eberflus? Should they keep all the pieces in place that they have right now? What do they need to add? Who should go? Who should stay? Let me know, guys. This is Marty McCullough again with another Bears report. Peace out.